What's up, everybody? You watching On Air with Nick Driver, the Nick Driver podcast. We got some breaking news here. Joe Biden has decided he is stepping aside for the 2024 presidential election. He's too far behind on the polls, according to what is coming out now, the information coming out. There's just no way he could beat Donald Trump. So the elites in the Democrat Party have decided it doesn't matter who the people voted for. They need them a new candidate. So in the name of democracy, they have pushed Joe Biden out of the presidency. They have pushed him out.
All right, guys, let's check out this story.
This is from NBC News. President Joe Biden drops out of the 2024 presidential race. Biden, after a 5-decade-long political career, faced a reckoning over his age and whether he could defeat Donald Trump. His party now faces a historic effort to replace him. There's a picture of Joe Biden in France. All right, the story is by Peter Nichols. President Joe Biden announced Sunday that he will end his presidential re-election campaign, bringing an abrupt and humbling conclusion to his half-century-long political career and scrambling the race for the White House just 4 months before Election Day. Biden, 81, could not reverse growing sentiment within his party that he was too frail to serve and destined to lose to Donald Trump in November. They got him out, man. They got something on him. I told y'all, man, Biden ain't going to leave unless they had something on him. They're willing to use it because he didn't want to leave. So this is crazy, man. It's been a crazy couple weeks. All right, so here is Joe Biden's letter. All right, here we go. Over the past 3.5 years, we have made great progress as a nation. Today, America has the strongest economy in the world. We've made historic investments in rebuilding our nation and lowering prescription drug costs for seniors and in expanding affordable health care to a record number of Americans. We provided critically needed care to 1 million veterans exposed to toxic substances, passed the first gun safety law in 30 years, appointed the first African-American woman to the Supreme Court, and passed the most significant climate legislation in the history of the world. America has never been better positioned to lead than we are today. I don't know about that, but all right. I know none of this could have been done without you, the American people. Together, we overcame a once-in-a-century pandemic and the worst economic crisis since the Great Depression. We protected and preserved our democracy, and we've revitalized and strengthened our alliances around the world. I don't think that's completely true, Mr. Biden, but hey, this is your letter. We won't interrupt you until the end. We'll talk about it at the end. It has been the greatest honor of my life to serve as your president, and while it has been my intention to seek re-election, I believe it is best interest of my party and the country for me to stand down and to focus solely on fulfilling my duties as president for the remainder of my term. I will speak to the nation later this week in more detail about my decision. For now, let me express my deepest gratitude to all those who have worked so hard to see me reelected. I want to thank Vice President Kamala Harris for being an extraordinary partner in all this work. And let me express my heartfelt appreciation to the American people for the faith and trust you have placed in me. I believe today what I always have, that there is nothing America can't do when we do it together. We just have to remember we are the United States of America. Signed, Biden. Yeah, guys, this is a historic moment in time. This is pretty crazy stuff. I'm not going to lie to you. You look at it, and I think the last time something like this happened was Lyndon Johnson. I think he stepped down. He didn't seek re-election. But in my lifetime, this is the first time I've seen anything like this happen to where somebody is just so old they can't serve. Joe Biden clearly is getting up in age. It's not really so much age. It's his cognitive abilities. And just when you look at him, you know, he just looks, not to make fun of anyone's age. He's up there, you know. We've all had grandparents and parents that get older like that, and it's sad to see. But who do you guys think is going to take his place against Donald Trump? You guys think it's going to be Kamala Harris? You think it's going to be Gavin Newsom out of California? Do you guys think it's going to be, who are you guys thinking? Think Michelle Obama might be in the running? I don't know. Who do you guys think they're going to position for this? Some of the talk I've heard, and this is just hearsay, so I don't know, but a lot of people have said Michelle Obama's not really interested in running for the presidency. She enjoys her life, which is completely understandable. Being president, man, immediately half the country hates you. So I don't know how they get away from skipping over Kamala Harris to go to Gavin Newsom, because Kamala Harris is the vice president. And, you know, for all the preaching and all that stuff that Democrats do, you know, when it comes to their DEI stances, and she is a person of color, I don't see how they skip over the vice president. It should technically be Kamala versus Trump. Kamala, putting her in the spotlight is going to be an absolute train wreck for the Democrat Party. She cackles. She doesn't make a whole lot of sense. She talks in circles. You know, the good thing that they've actually done is keep her out of the headlines, except for some things that she does periodically where she talks to child actors and acts like it's not a skit. I don't know. It's weird. She does weird stuff, man. I don't know who they're going to pick. You guys let me know in the comments. Who do you think they're going to pick? You watch it On Air with Nick Chopper podcast. You guys be safe. Take care. Check back here daily. You guys check out some videos. Let me see it right here. You guys check out some videos right here and hit subscribe right here. You guys be safe. Take care, man. One love, man. Happy Sunday, y'all.